everyone, my name is Sammy. Today I'm going to be talking about the initiator or the manifestor here in human design and give you a little small insight on what it is to be like a manifestor. So I am a projector. So I'm speaking to manifestors, but if you have a manifestor in your life, if you're, regardless of what type you're listening to, it is amazing how when you start to notice like someone who is a manifestor in your life, like how to communicate better with them, how to best serve them, and they can do that to you as well. So with the manifestor, I'm a projector, so usually I tend to leave the manifestors alone until they come to me. Essentially, their spiritual purpose is to, translate the divine inspiration into action. So what does that really mean? So a manifestor is going to have a direct connection to source, and that's going to be from their throat chakra. It is always going to have that closed in, a throat chakra, and then there's going to be a channel to a motor. And that's going to be the channel that is going to, have that divine inspiration, making them a manifestor. A manifestor is not a sacral being. It is not like the generators or manifesting generators. It is not going to have that sustainable energy. It's going to be like projectors as far as that's concerned. So with the manifestor, what I hear the most is that they're frustrated or there's anger coming from that manifestor. And what I've noticed the most is that a lot of the times it's that they're afraid of asking or like those big ideas that they have, and then it's too late to come into action, or they don't tell anyone around them what they're doing, and it kind of backfires on them and they feel disrupted throughout their like state of being in alignment and going and following through with the manifestation or download they're getting. And because of that, they often are resulting in frustration, unbalanced, and they have this power struggle between what they know, what this power that they know that they have, but it's hidden beneath the conditioning of the world. It's hidden beneath the conditioning of other people, questioning what you're doing, instead of you just being able to have the free range to do exactly what you're meant to do here and now. So one of the things I like to recommend to a manifestor is if you're feeling angry, it's okay. Allow yourself to feel that anger and try and like even meditate on where that anger is coming from. One of the things that you'll realize is that the anger is only it's only there to kind of allow you to see that there's a different way to do this that will be better for you and better for everyone around you. And it's not necessarily that you're an angry person, it's just that you're frustrated by the circumstances and the power that you have, and you're unable to see where they meet and how they could easily live out on this through you, and how you're supposed to kind of take that power and you put it to good use. Another thing could be that you have a lot of ideas. Well, if you're a manifestor, that is wonderful, but you have to really listen to that inner voice and make sure that what you're doing is correct for you. You will pretty much have like a feeling like this is what I need to do. And it's important that you tell the people around you about it, because you don't want your flow to be disrupted. So if, for example, like a small silly example, if you're like, okay, this is all the things that I need to do before I go to work, and you have, someone like me coming in, a projector, like getting in your way, and you're not able to finish the task, then it's completely gone. Everything that you had planned in your head of what you wanted to do to get to out the door might be completely gone. It might be completely out of your mind at that point. And so the disruption is very real, and it's important that people around you know that. Not because you're telling them to get out of the way, but to be respectful and understand how your energy works. It's important that with any type that we understand and respect how the other energy types work, so that we can better communicate and better work together. So as a manifestor, you might also notice that you are great at startups, great at creating these ideas, creating things to come to life, but you won't have the sustainable energy to finish them. That is fine. That is why we have other types, like we have the generator, the workforce. We have people like projectors that can be in charge of people. It's all about following what's correct for you and trusting that the divine has in store what the next plans are after you have finished the completion of your power or source or whatever communication you got, and that gut feeling. It could even be a gut feeling of, this is what I need to do. So I highly recommend, if you're a manifestor, to just sit with me here and take maybe even 30 seconds to a minute and think about just clearing your mind of that anger, flowing out and away, releasing all of the parts of you that maybe you had tried to manifest before but didn't work out. Allow that to be cleansed out of your body. Allow yourself a fresh new start with source. And then I want you to breathe, and I want you to think about, if there is something that needs to be coming up, if there is something that I need to be understanding or hearing or following. And then every day, just for a minute or so, tune in and make sure that you're listening, and make sure that you're there for whenever that, source may connect with you, or something that you're wanting. You can manifest that, and it is important that we honor and respect everything that you guys do. And I appreciate you all listening to this, and I hope it was helpful. Okay, awesome. Have a great rest of your day, guys.